Hello everyone, how are we doing? Nice to see you. Right, checks for me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Always like to check. It's been a bit of a rush to get things set up tonight, so just thought I'd check in, see if you were all right. Hello Ronald, Mark, excellent, thank you very much. No, you too. Thank you everyone, lovely to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everything is good. It seems we're on a bit of a rich vein of Thorn at the moment. The old Contractor series has started with a great gusto. So thank you everyone for watching that. It's been really good fun. I've had technical problems galore this week as well, so I'm just checking over to my stream and making sure that everything's working. Also, I just got sent the horse pack by Giants. I can't show anything till Friday, but it's very good. So yes, we're going to knock together a couple of videos on that in the next little while, and yeah, look forward to it. It's good. I like it. I like it. What I've seen so far, I like it a lot. Right, let's carry on literally where we left off. Everything should be set up. You'll see. Remember we talked about it in the last live that we were going to get rid of the fences. Map object hider. Mark Haythornthwaite, thank you for that suggestion. Actually, what I need to do, I'll quickly turn these on because they're going to get full pretty quick. I think a lot of these auger wagons are quite full. So I'll turn these two auger wagons on while I'm here as well. Nearest waypoint. There we go. Mrs. Professor, nice to see you. Misfit, this is Evergreen from the guys at Northwest Mods and Edits. Such a great map. Of course it can't. That's a good start, isn't it? We might have to run a course around the edge of this field actually, because it is a long way from anywhere. That might slow us down a bit. Oh, see, this is the problem now. Never used to have that issue, but for some reason now it jumps out. They won't let... Sometimes it's worth just dropping them a little message. They sometimes just miss. I think they get so many requests that they miss a lot of them, so definitely worth giving them a little message. Tends to work. There we go. No, don't you dare stop. Nearest waypoint. There we go. Press the wrong button. Right, let's just turn all the combines on, and then it looks like I'm going to have to run a lap around the field to get all of these auger wagons. They were working well last time, so I don't know why they've decided now that they don't want to work this way. It actually freezes the game when you start up the combine. It's that... the field's that big. Right, there we go. Everybody's working. Now, if I try and turn this on and it says it doesn't want to play... Ah, so that one is fine. So it must be the full ones that are struggling. It must be the full ones. Yeah. It's all the full ones can't get out of the field to... Problem with doing a lap around is going to be ages. Right, but we will. That's what we'll do. Do we want them to use the road? They could use the road, but it's not connected to anything. No, we're going to do a two-way course right the way around the field, and then they can use that as their exit. F12 and M. Yeah, I could actually. That's a fair point. So we know these are going to run out. Look, even the first one's stopped already. The crop on this field is huge, actually. So we'll do a lap around the edge, all the way around, and we will connect when we get to the top. So he's pulled in there. I'm going to use the grass just here. But along the top, I think There's a bit of a rise, so I need to be careful here. Is it alright though? No, I can run this. That looks pretty good. Join the main road. I did think about it, Mark, but I'm just wondering now. Now I'm here. I'm just going to keep going now. Look at that haze. It's great, isn't it? Join the main road at multiple points. Join to the main road at multiple, so that it'll go all the way around. Oh, you just mean take a spur off it, do you? It's not a bad idea, actually. Hey, Chinook, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. How am I, FarmSim? I'm doing well, mate. It's been a busy old day. So, what's the best thing to do here? They're going to have to come back here and rejoin this loop, aren't they? So let's do that. Turn that off. Right. I'm thinking aloud now, that's why it's gone quiet. So they'll join the course there. When they've finished, they'll return to... They'll return to here. And then, if I do another... one of those... and then gun it around the field again. I don't know why this is two-way, because... oh! We could join onto that one though, couldn't we? Go. Turn it off. I'm going to gun down to the bottom. Need to join the two-way course to both ways. Actually, there's a... That's right, I do. I do, actually. Do you know what I can do? And take a little two-way off here, actually. That's how I'm gonna... Ah, damn it! So do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Right, and then this, so they can come in from the other way as well. Might be the solution. So from this they can pick either route round the field, can't they? Do this, do this, do this, do this. So he's worked it out. He's the only one that has though. Is it me who's showing the desktop a very personal thing? It's not a personal thing, it's just annoying. It's annoying for you guys on the stream more than anything. Yeah, now I kind of... They won't go that way, will they? They will only ever get back onto the route by going that way, so that's okay. I'm okay with that. Well done, Mark Athel. It means I don't have to help. Yeah, you sit back, Ed. You relax. Liquid Squash! You have a question. Do you know how to add third-party maps to a dedicated server? Yes! You just upload it like you would upload a mod. Exactly the same process. Can be a bit slow if you can use the FTP rather than going through the interface on the website. Do that, but if not, it should Should be fine. We're a bit jerky on that trailer, really, aren't we? On that Kinsey trailer. Did you see that? I'm not stuttery. I've had stutters this week. Jumping over to the new... Oh, it's not on the stream, actually. It's just on the... Oh, no, it is on the stream. No, I've had this issue this week with stutters. I've really made a mess of one of my vids, actually. Right, so here, I'm going to turn it back on. Right click, there we go. Bosh. Bosh. Ah. There we go. Got it right in the end. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's annoying. Oh look, we've got a course down here as well. I'm going to ignore that one. I'm going to use this one. Just because I've already started. So Jeremy, well, the problem is, with such a big field, you're so far away from the auto drive course by the time it works out where to go that it can't find a way out. So what we're going to have to do is you can do a loop of the course around the outside, and it just helps the workers find the way out of the field. Hopefully, he says. I don't know if it's the auger wagon or what, or maybe it's because I've got yeah, very odd. This is new. Hey Waylon, how you doing? It's the Kinsey 1321 grain car, is it? Braden, you are a gentleman. You can come back saying stuff like that. Hey Ox, how you doing, mate? I will need to change the auto drive exit road on every one of the tractors as well, yes. We'll need to switch it to closest point. Now, this could be because the this could be because we've just updated the game for the horse pack as well. So we shall see. So let's do that. Right, you now should. If I turn you on, in fact, we'll do this. Field exit, you want to go closest point, which is what we were anyway. That's good. It kind of makes me hope that they're all on closest point. We'll soon find out. Shade of cash. That's a very good point. It could be that. It could be that, Mark. You're right. Let's just do a check. So, there you go. Yes, closest point as well. And the fact it doesn't say it can't find a thingy-majig means that I've set it up right. There's a first time for everything. Oh, look at that! I managed to leave the right map trigger on as well. Hey, Scooter, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Right, let's turn that on. Right, actually, hide that. Let's check. Everything's on closest point. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. Now, this is interesting. Is he going to go the other way, or is he going to turn back? I'd love it if they go separate ways, or is he's just going to do a lap of the field, isn't he? Oh no, he is going to go the other way. Oh no, he's not. That would have been good. Oh yeah, have you not been using thingamajigs before, Ogs? They're very good. Okay, there's some dude just sitting in the middle of the field there. But we've got 3 auger wagons doing their thing. I better go and find another one. Yeah, what are you doing? Let's just see what happens if I switch you on. You okay? You actually found your way. Ah, here's our other problem. I didn't sort this, did I? I was going to sort this last week. Yeah. Mr. Schmidt. How are you, Trey? Nice to see you, buddy. Yes, we've got to turn these on as well. There we go. Oh, the watch and call, it's as good as the thingamajigs. Yeah, yeah. Both of them are excellent additions to the Courseplay stable. Mark 42, all good doing the contract series. Yeah, you enjoying that? Have you set something similar up, have you, Mark? Evening Slug, how's it going, mate? Nice to see you. Right, let's see if we can quickly fix this a little bit, shall we? It's getting caught at the top there. I don't really think there's a solution to this. We could lift this up slightly, see what happens. I don't think we've got a solution here, to be honest. I think they're just it's these air carts. I was going to switch them all to I said I was going to switch them all to tyres, didn't I? But we'll keep an eye on this and see what happens. It's because the tracks are so low, it's getting caught on. Although I like him. Full chat is the solution there. It's like it's disappearing under the ground there, isn't it? It's a bit frustrating. If we can't resolve that, that's a bit frustrating. Enjoying watching as you don't have a PC. Ah, right, we've got you, Mark. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I've been slightly overwhelmed by the response, actually. Now, is he waiting or is he stuck too? Look, trucks can't keep up. Making progress, I reckon. He wasn't hanging around, was he? And the old JD, he was... Look at this. It's rush hour. It's rush hour. Is that the fifth one? Yeah. Well, you can safely say... Look at that! 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. You can safely say... Everything's running. Go on, get up. Get up, get it, get it, get it. No. Ah, damn it. Remove the ramp and scale the ground and raise it, then place the ramp back onto the position it was already at. It will flatten the ground though, Ronald, I think. I'm just trying to think what the solution is to switch all of these tracks out for well, they're all going to clear off in a minute, so I wonder if we do just my other house is yes, thanks Slug. Thanks to Mrs. Slug Juice. I am aware that there is an issue. The tracked fence, yeah, the tracked fence I think's got a little bit more grunt on it. It's annoying though because it was a great solution. This the only problem with building it up is that it's not going to be smooth when the trucks go by. Stanley, do you know what? I'd love to say I can remember, but I can't off the top of my head. Where did I get those penwords from? It was a modders page on Facebook. I know that much, but which one? I couldn't tell you. Where's he going? Oh, he's off back. He's off back round. I'll have a think, Stanley. I'm not sure if you're in my Discord, but if you are, I'll have a think and then I'll put a post in there and let you know. Yeah. The only problem is now, how am I going to switch all of these? Oh, I know. I know exactly how I'm going to do it. Is it still in the back here? Please have put this in the map. Please, please, did I put this in? No, I didn't. Damn it! That was the other thing I was going to put in this week. And I forgot. Right. You know what we'll do? Take them out one by one while they're empty. Just going to systematically remove them from the scenario. They just look better with the tracks, but actually I think you're right, Mark. I'm just going to switch them all out, I think. If only I had a mobile toolbox. That would have been the ideal scenario. Oh, it's the middle door, isn't it? Stop using my... Got a steering wheel in front of me and I'm using the keyboard. Genius. Right. Give me some wheels. I'll let you know the reason why I didn't put the wheels on this. And it might be... It just looks like this in the shop. But they are... Oops. Wrong one. They're squat. They don't look round. They look oval. So... I thought it looked a bit weird. But... Oh look. There's your difference in height. I hope. Well, I don't think that's right either. I think we might be changing, auger wagons at this rate. This is from River Bottom Customs as well. Customised, right. Midas. They look better. Come on. Please, don't... Right, I'm going to do one little test. This could be part of our problem here. These auger wagons have been... yeah. Right. So long. Do I have customs Demcos? It's very rare I have a game without them, so I'm hedging my bets that I've put them in. No, I haven't. And does this one give you... It does give you wheels, doesn't it? 77,000. So it's the same size as... Try reloading vehicle XML with... Oh, we spend a fortune. Reload vehicle XML. Is that going to crash any of my courses that switched on? Before I do that. Where is it? That? Let me turn the lights on. Ooh, that's weird. What's that? Have I pressed something? Or is it just the sunlight? Base game Demcos all the way. Yeah, I think you're right. We know and trust them. That's not an old wagon. No, let's do them in a different colour. I like the green. That was quite nice. Two, three, 4, 5. Right. Ah. Oh. Damn it. Thanks, nerd. Right, I can't sell them because they might have stuff in them. But I can sell all of these that I've just bought. It's a good job as money in the bank, right? And get them with wheels. Did any of them have wheels in the end? Doug Barber! You are too kind, my friend. Thank you very much. Just wanted to tell you how much I enjoy the quality of videos, especially Generations. You have inspired me to start my own farm series on MRG's Utah map. Fantastic, mate. Well, I'm glad I have been some source of inspiration. That is, that's lovely. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. Do you know what is, Ronald? Lack of prep. I've been running around like a madman all day, and I just haven't had the time that I would like to get ready. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I've got 4 of them here. I'll have to go and find out where the other one's been dumped. Hey, Massey, how you doing? Did I hit a light button or something, or is it just at this time of night that light goes funny? 5:30 at night. It's almost like it's the last bit of the light before it disappears to darkness. It's all right here. Yeah, I think it is just the sun, isn't it? It's kind of. Yeah, look, it turned the lights on. Hey Tressa, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, what's going on? Right, now, all I've got to do is wait for another... Yeah, that truck is... That's some seriously bright light on the trucks, isn't it? I can turn off lights, actually, can I? Can I tell it to not use lights? Turn light automatic. Oh, that's those. There we go. Yeah, those lights. Jeez, oh, they are. Burn a hole in the sun with them. Right, we just need some. We need some trucks back now. Right, what are you doing? Your lights are pretty bright as well, aren't they? Combine 5, Auger Weight 1. Ah, we've got ourselves a blockage. You're in the way, mate. Come on. Well, that's the problem. I think this is the thing with custom lighting. Sometimes it can be a little bit excessive. Let's move you out of the way as well. Well, everybody's taken a load though, so it is actually working really well. If we had auger wagons that went up that ramp, I wouldn't have had to do anything tonight, and now I'm having to sort all this out. Move you out of the way. All they're doing is sitting waiting, but because they've done the loop around the poles, it's confused things a bit, I think. I've got the brighter lights thing on. No, I'm not using relight. Sim guy. No relight on this at the moment. Can't he? Why can't you join? Yep. I think there's definitely an element of that in it. It will go past in a minute. I could actually speed things up a bit and turn him off, turn him back on. In fact, he looks like he's going to be our first guy finished. Get all these switched on. Yeah, I could skip forward an hour or so and solve the problem. Right. Last one on. I think we're nearly there. If we can just swap over the... Yeah, there you go. Look, it was... These two might need a little bit of helping hand here as well. There we go. Let's just turn on... Alright, so we know where we're going. Go now. Timed that well, didn't I? Let's turn off this now. We know where we're going. Right. Let's just see if we've got any tractors that have gone to unload. I don't think we should have. Demco down at the shop here as well. The shop. It's Demco that wouldn't deliver. Yes, there it is. I should be able to reset it now the other one's gone. He's waiting for some help because these are all heading back here now randomly. Right, so we can ditch another Demco. We'll switch this off. Ditch this and get another Demco, beg your pardon. I got the green screen in Boston, Mark, at PAX. So yeah, it took a while to just get it organised and set up, but I see these have got stuff in them. So let me try and ditch this. So it's been, I don't know, a few weeks I've actually been using it in anger. Eric, it is, how big is this field? 800 and something acres. See, if you hit it hard enough, you could. Just need to wear the see-through hat now, yeah. Right, other than offensive lighting, we're good. See, this just gets stuck everywhere. Those other ones better be better than this. So let's ditch this as well. We'll just stick them all here. There we go. Hey Brittle, nice to see you. I've got the additional lighting mod on. I wonder if that's playing havoc, but I do think it might just be that the time of night and it will rectify itself shortly. Alright. JD's gone and sorted himself out again. Somebody's having a little argument with a combine over there. Just ignore that, shall we? You stream new issues, exactly, Christoph. You'd be bored if I was just doing, it ran like clockwork. You would be bored. I'm going to just go and check there's not a truck sitting... Yeah, you're supposed to get out of the way. What are you doing? Right, have I got anybody about to unload? That's the dream scenario. Right, this clown is going to have to sort himself out. In fact, I'm going to take this opportunity to get rid of this guy. Don't worry, Sean, we'll sort it out at the end. We will tidy it up at the end. We'll run a combine round and pick all the bits up. Excuse me, I'll just squeeze in here if that's alright. We'll unload this and ditch this trailer as well. There's a promise of chickens. They need feeding. We'll go and pick them up. We'll take them some dinner in a minute. We'll get this unloaded first. Eric, I saw that. How's the company going? The company is going very, very well, actually. We signed a contract last week that has set us up for the... We hit our annual... We had a target that we wanted to hit by the end of the year, which was April next year, and we hit it. We've already hit it 4 months into the new financial year. So yeah, everything from here on in is an additional bonus. So, and we aimed high as well. That was a scary thing. We were like, let's do a really kind of challenging target for ourselves, and yeah, one contract and we've hit it. So delighted. Kind of just gives us that stability, enables us to hire a couple of new people and things like that. So brilliant. Yes, that's right, Eric. Design consultancy and things like that. So very excited for the future of it, to be honest. A new Alan Sugar. Not sure about that. Do I get the rest of the year? That would be the dream, wouldn't it? Unfortunately not. I now have to do the work that they've contracted us to do, which is kind of part of the deal. I'm waiting for my first... Aidan Bonnie! Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Delighted that you've discovered me via the contractor. That's fantastic. When is Surviving Wyoming Season 4 coming out? After Season 3, which hasn't been done yet. Right, I'm going to steal this guy as well. I'm just going to swap out all these grain carts while I can. You can hire people to do that. Yes, I could. You're right. Might as well try and do both, eh? It's not like I'm... too busy, is it? Right, let's get this unloaded, because then we can hopefully stop worrying about things not getting up this ramp. So how many's that? This will be the fourth one, won't it? So I've only got one left after this. Yeah, see where it's crossed? It's just disappearing under the ramp slightly. Hire a worker on courseplay. I would spend as much time keeping an eye on it as I would if I did it myself. Come on. Being a farm sim... I wouldn't go that far, Christoph. Although I was at a meeting the other day, and with a client, and I've met them quite a few times, and then they were like, "You're meeting the team," and their intro was, "I bet you can't guess what this guy does in his spare time," and they were like, "You'll never guess." So yeah, they had to guess that I was a farm simmer. It's quite funny. Take care, Stanley. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Much appreciated. You're going to play UMRV. Enjoy. Great map. Great map. What kind of designing do I do, FSG? Everything. Web, digital, advertising, good old-fashioned printed stuff. Do a lot of consultancy, though, so we basically set up design teams in large corporations and let them do their thing. So, so like a lot of finance, a lot of banks and investment companies and stuff. You put a team of people in there to do the work. So there's a lot of consultancy. You'll spend 6 months working out what they need and how to implement it, and then you'll put a team in for them. For a while, Strody, I didn't tell a soul either. I just got my head down and got on with it. But it's hard to avoid it now. Right, there we go. 1 to go, I think. 1 to go. I haven't seen anybody unloading yet, though. There we go. This lighting is actually doing my head in a bit. I might just skip time forward a little bit. Get it a bit darker. That's better. Right, he's off. Good. Anything with the lights off, we're not interested in. Right, what are you doing? You're waiting for a call. Okay, you're a new auger wagon. You're waiting for a call. You're waiting for a call. And of course, you're stuck. Because that's what you do with the old... You're the last one though, aren't you? You're the last Kinsey. So you're the one that we want. That's quite good. Tobo, how are you doing, man? Nice to see you. It's been a while, man. How are you? Yeah, it's definitely that end of the day light is quite harsh, isn't it? I think if I turned off the got the kind of brighter lights mod on. Am I playing seasons on this playthrough? I can't even remember. I don't think I am actually. Oh yeah, I am. There you go. So we've got to get the corn off and then put the wheat. And then we've got to plant. So we've got October and November to plant. So ugly, that light, isn't it? What's the... It's the trucks. Eric, drop me a DM. Right, I'm stopping. Until we swap over your auger wagon. It's nice. So I think it actually might be the see that the lighting is fine there. I actually think it's the trucks that are the problem. Because this is here, that's how you want it. That's beautiful. But it just seems very harsh in the yard. And I do think it's the trucks. Right. Connect. There we go. Only a week to go until I'm in the States next Wednesday. So this is the last stream actually for a few weeks because I will be off in the US of A. That's a truck going back to base, that was, wasn't it? No worries, Tobo. Nice to see you. Oh, I like this switches to... It gets rid of the work lights when it doesn't need them. Is that right, Doug? Yeah. It's quite a therapeutic old gig, isn't it? Ah, MVP, Mrs. FSG. Comes in... I'm gonna watch this playing out. I'm gonna fall asleep. Am I visiting Goham? No, very much a family holiday this time. Although, Kermit is offered to pick us up from the airport in Chicago, which is amazing. Right, I think we've got a plan here. I think we might be all running with gas, ticking with gas, something with gas, cooking with gas, frying with gas. Aussie, we're doing Boston, New York, Washington, Chicago, little loop. Do all the touristy stuff. Get the kids educated. We'll do a Midwest one and a Texas one another time. Sounds expensive. That's one word for it. Excellent, Tressa. Look, is there nothing more satisfying than 5 combines, or 6, running in unison like that? Brilliant. Right, I'm just going to tab through my... Let's see how full everybody is. 18%. Oh, that's a truck. Through the combines. 44%, 45%, 39%. Alright. Let's see how... Sounds extortionate. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. Luckily we booked a lot of it a long time ago before all the prices went nuts. Well, I am considering, because there's a few people, there is a few people who have said if you're in Chicago, I might just go. I'll be in this bar. If anybody wants to rock up and say hello, we could do that. So, if people think that's a worthwhile exercise, probably Chicago is the place I will do it. More likely that there's a few more of you there than properly on the East Coast in the big cities. Chicago's a big city, but you know what I mean. A bit close to farming country. Hello, Rob. How you doing, mate? Don't come. 42 in the shade. Yeah. I experienced. We had 42 or 43 here last year. Pretty hot. When am I in Chicago? First week in, like, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, or the 5th, 6th, and 7th of August. Right, here's my issue with it being night time. What are our chooks doing? Could they afford to go overnight if I skip forward time a bit? Oh, he's off. What do we think? October day 2. Let's do that. Let's check the chickens. That's good, we skipped it a little bit. But look, I just wanted to be able to see everything running like clockwork. Aussie, do you know what, Aussie? My old job, I was in Minneapolis once a month for about 12 months solid. I literally was there every week. I worked for Radisson. I didn't work for... my agency worked for Radisson Hotels. Carlson Group. So, yeah, I was there every week. Yeah, everybody's getting lined up. And look, they're going in for a land now. I think I set it for lands this time, rather than... I think we did a racetrack. Whistling Diesel, nice to see you. How's things? Altoona, you're only 8 hours from there. There you go. There we go. Look at that. The only problem is these don't trail the combine, so when they're actually needed, they're so far away that it takes them a while to get there, and by that time the combine's full and doesn't want to wait, so it just sits there in the field. Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. Oh, there we go. Are you going to stay out the crops, or are you just going to banzai it through the middle of the field? Should stay out the crops. I've asked it to. Yep, there we go. It's already pretty low, Mark. It's more the point that I want them to trail the combines. See what are they on? It's the only problem, you have to do it on every one, don't you? What's our call level? It is. I can't find it. What's on the combines, isn't it? We had to go to 30%. Right. He's just going through the field. Oh, they're all moving though. They're all moving and all the combines are still there. Is there an accident down there? I think there might be a little... Sometimes get this. It's crossed in front of... Now, which one's which here? You. Out of the way. What are you doing? It was going so well. Right, yeah, just get yourself sorted first. Get your rows sorted. Yeah, I'm getting out of the way. Not my fault, it's your fault. Confused though. Where's he going? Trying to unload himself. Why did he feel he had to do a pirouette there? Very odd. What's going on up here? This looks very synchronized, doesn't it? The only problem is oh, he worked it out! I was like, he's going to get stuck. But actually he worked it out. The only problem is all the combines are getting full at exactly the same time. There we go, that's quite nice, isn't it? Everybody unloading together. Other than that clown down at the bottom who's doing laps. I don't know what he's doing, but... Yeah, this is their only problem now. They're already on 50% wages. I knocked it down last week after they messed about. £6 million worth of damage. Oh, it was a screenshot, that wasn't it, Mark? Damn. Boom. See, there you go. That never showed up before, but now it shows up all the time. It's a bit annoying. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Nice to see you. Yeah, I think you're right, Eric. Eric, we are pushing auto driving courseplay a bit here. It's fair to say, but all I want is a full cart so I can see if they're going to unload. The instigator of it all. Always mischief. You can turn that overlay off. But how do I do my screenshot if I turn the overlay off, Music Man? The new series was made for you, wasn't it? Ah, thanks, mate. Yeah. I'm really enjoying Court Farms. I'm enjoying the challenge of it. Actually, I've got a vid coming out tomorrow that talks about the tight gates. Something myself and Steelhorse were talking about, and we've both done a video on it. And I actually like the challenge of the tightness of the map. It's really good. Which is the setting to always have the pipe to the outside? Had an issue when setting it close. It's Land's grenade, sorry. It's Land's. Not a fan of the big field. Yeah, do you know what? Each to their own. It's, I get it, right? Some people like a map like this with massive fields. Some people like the small. I like a bit of both, to be honest. I like the variety, but I'm never going to give somebody a hard time for saying they didn't want to. Did I get the combine in the gates? I did. I found a wide open gate. Hey, Faber, how you doing? No, I'm not on Court Farms tonight, mate. I'm saving that. I don't think the contract is something I can maybe do as a live stream. I've got a cameo coming next week. Not next week. I think Saturday maybe. Yeah, I'm not Massey. I'm in the Giants version. Trying to get out from behind this guy, isn't he? It's all a bit tight, although he's moving there too. There we go. Solved the problem. Biggest field on the map, right? And they managed to run into each other. Couldn't make it up. Let's ride with this guy. Slug, I am running a 3070 in this computer. For the game. What is he doing? He just moved out of the way. And I'm running a 4090 in the rendering machine and the editing machine over there. Right, here we go. Old John Deere over there sitting quietly. That's the problem, our front combine is unloading first. Greg Osborne, if you hit exclamation mark map, you'll get the info. It is Evergreen from Northwest Mods and Edits. This field alone is a map. It is. Let's have a look at it just for fun. Here we are. There's our combines. Is it the biggest one? No, actually, I think acre-wise. What's the area of this? Doesn't tell you the areas. Oh, there we go. It's gone on to the next line. It's so big. 242, 325. So that's bigger. So these two are both 242, although that's two fields split. So yeah, 3 is the biggest on the map. The problem with Windows key and Shift and S is you have to paste it somewhere, which is a pain if you're in the middle of a game. Look at that. I'm going to grab that though. That is a good pick. But the problem was the thing is that's changed. This didn't used to appear. I could do that in game without it showing up on stream. But for some reason, I don't know what it is, what setting. Probably to do with me running it from a second. Running it from a second PC now, and a different setup through the Elgato capture card. It's capturing the screen rather than it's capturing the screen rather than the old. It just used to capture the program. It used to capture the FarmSim exe file rather than the Right, these two are going to get into trouble again. They're going to reverse up next to each other. And then the next time I get a call, they're going to be in each other's way. To do with actually one of them unloading. Ooh! Ooh, we've got a runner! Let's follow him. Where is he? This guy. What's the betting that we get stuck? After all of that, these get stuck too. Craig Osborne, how's the contracts on Court Farm? Going well, mate. Yeah, going well. I've got a couple of vids already. I've got a couple. The next 2 episodes I've already recorded, edited, ready to go. And I'd like to squeeze a few more in, so while I'm away on holiday, you guys don't have to wait too long for them, because people are loving them. Loving them. I've had over 1,000 new subs in the last 2.5 days. Which is nuts. He's not supposed to... Hey. He's the rogue, he's the maverick. He's the maverick of the crew. And that's the comedy with... That's the comedy with auto drive. Look, if I click on this... Avoid fruit, yes. He doesn't care. He's not interested. That is a nice beer. I don't know what it is, but it's very nice. Right, come on, moment of truth. Was it all worth it? Was it worth spending? We had 1.2 million in the bank. Oof. He has a little wobble, but it worked. And now we've only got 343,000. Take care, Tim. Too many employee mistakes. It's torture, innit? So how much less work is contractors versus surviving white? Lots. Trust me, lots and lots. So it's the moment you get into explosions, things like that, police chases, it really starts to eat into your time. Whereas if you kind of keep it relatively focused on the farming, with a little bit of a storyline going on with it, you can manage it a little bit better. Don't get me wrong, I would love to do another series of Wyoming. But at the moment, if I did that, there would be no other content on the channel. And actually, I'm enjoying the variety of content, so... So it's fun from that perspective. And it would appear you guys seem to like the contract series as well. Okay, I'm happy that that worked. You like the more realistic approach. Excellent, thank you, Tim. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it realistic where I can. You're right, Trissa. If I could fund something like that, I would love to. Okay, what's going on here? Why have they not moved? Man, I know exactly what's gone wrong here. Telegraph pole. Why has he not gone around that? Why has he not gone around that? So here's the problem I'm going to have. I'm going to have to be super quick here, because the moment I stop this, the other combines are going to come for me in a big way. There we go. So I'm going to have to turn him back on now, quickly. That's annoying, because that's picked up. The Courseplay course should have picked that up. He didn't drive around that. 9. Oh, it's not picked them up. That's interesting. I'm surprised at that. Is it because I've done lands rather than... What on earth is going on now? Okay, I think I see what's happening. This has got a recipe for disaster written all over it. They're all going to attack each other. Whoa. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. I know in the end of it, somebody's going to be sad. And it's likely to be me. What is this dude doing? That is not where he should be. Getting out of his way, I'm getting out of his way, I'm getting out of his way, I'm getting out of his way. I'm going. He should be here, shouldn't he? Nearest waypoint. There we go. Now there's the tractor in the way as well. What the heck are you doing? Hey Elite, how's it going, mate? I'm enjoying your series on Court Farms. Is great, mate. Your new derelict farm one. That's great. Nice job, mate. Question: have you tweaked that Renault tractor to give it a bit more oomph? Give it a bit more torque? Right, are you going to get out of the way? Yes, you are. Problem is, he's not fast enough. There we go. This is true, Christoph. It might be a multiplayer stream for the next harvest, because this is hard work. It's fine when you get them on a row. You get about 10 minutes apiece. Come on. Come on. We're going to have to... Oh no, he's moved. He's just going to wait and get in the way of the other combine now. Shouldn't even be in the crops. Fix the wobbly hitch. I didn't mind the wobbly hitch. My problem was the hitch was too low. I've raised the hitch on it as well. Right, will you... Don't make me... come and tell you off. There we go. I'm just getting in other people's way now. So they're moving. He's full. Will he go past him if he cuts in, or will he wait? I have no idea what's going on anymore. Let me get out of his way as well. You love how I keep cut. Ah, it's just a game, Ronald. Actually, I think it's actually running alright. It's more things getting in the way that's the problem. Because the orders, we're out of sync with our order now as well, so I think he's going for combine 2 now. He's got to squeeze through that little narrow gap. This clown, what is he up to? Why would you drive around the back? That was an easy, quick turn there to, and he's going to drive around the. Sometimes I mean, don't get me wrong. I think auto drive and courseplay are seriously clever sometimes, but also other times. Read now. Somebody clip that. That is comedy timing. Of all of the times. I mean, why did he need to drive around the front? He could have literally... He drove around the back of that combine, he could have just turned and straight lined it into here. But oh no. He thought better of it, didn't he? Say, Smacky, how you doing? Yeah, I can't help you, mate. Can't help you here. Autodrive does like doing circles at the moment, doesn't it? I'm hedging my bets that there's going to be a nice update soon. Do you know what our big problem is here? Is everybody's unloading at exactly the same time. That's the problem. The combines are all unloading together, so they're all... if they were all unloading at slightly different times, you wouldn't have 5 grain carts here at the same time. I'm just trying to think the best way of stopping them. But if you stop a combine, the others will come past. So we might just have to deal with it. Unless we stop them all. We could stop them all. When it works, Elite, it's brilliant. Only problem is it gets a bit snarled up sometimes. Yeah, the problem is I think that our organised chaos. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it. Pause. Pause. Quick, before he crashes into him! Pause. The other two are a bit further back. Give me a bit of breathing space. Pause. And the last one. Let the tractors go unload at different percent. Yeah, but you don't want 25% in an auger wagon, do you? So all we need to do now, I'd actually quite like to get him back in front as well, so this is a good opportunity to overlap stuff. Thanks, Mark. Bye for now. Right, are we going to clash headers here? Yes, because they're the honeybees. Right, we're going to let him run until he's almost full. And he's going to get looked after nicely. Oh, look, he's unloading on the fly now. That's just happened randomly out of the blue. So, for any of you who are watching going, I thought this was the 1 million chicken challenge, the whole point of the 1 million chicken challenge is I have to get enough feed to be able to keep them alive whilst we're waiting for our next crop. So, we're getting the food in to feed the chickens. We can go and look at some chickens if you want at some point, though. I'm happy to do that. I thought this was an auto... No, this is a how not to use auto-driving courseplay. I've said it all, and I realise that I am setting myself up here, but 99% of the time, auto-driving courseplay don't work. It's because user error. User error. About 16 million litres, Mark. For when I've got 1 million chickens, I need 16 million litres when I've got 1 million chickens. But I don't have 1 million chickens yet because they're reproducing as time goes on, so it's going to grow gradually, which I think will give me the time to build up some reserves. 60 million. I did put at the start of the series, I don't even know if this is possible. So, but you're all tuning in to make sure it's not possible on my behalf. You're still watching. Next game will have come out by the time you follow this. This is true, Strody, yes. This is true. Right. One chicken consumed... No, I don't... Yeah, I don't know. We might have to buy food as well. That's the other challenge. Evening Pleasant, how is it? Nice to see you, mate. And T-Man as well. That's what I like about FSG. Does things and makes things look smooth as silk. I think Exhibit A in front of us is exactly not the case. Dara Hegarty, any vids on Court Farms? As in any at all? Or are you looking for the next episode of The Contractor? Because that is coming on Saturday. It's how to fix the cluster. Exactly, the cluster. That's what we had wrong. Like, we'd realised that we'd overdone it with having everything running too close together. Much as it looked cool. That's the other option, Patrick. So you're right. You run it as. I'm gonna skip through here and see what. Look, everything's running nicely though. Look. He's full, so he's going to head out. Look, he's going the opposite way around, of course, so you can use that two-way course. We've got 5 combined, T-Man. We've got 5. Yep, so we can start combine number 2 now. There we go. 5 combines, 5 auger wagons, 2 trucks unloading into... Oh, look at my solution for trucks, T-Man. You'll like this. Right, he's empty. Find me a full truck. Where's the John Deere? We'll follow him back. Look at my solution for unloading trucks, T-Man. You'll like this. Imagine running combine experience for this. It would be painfully slow. That's the reason I'm not using it. The only problem, I've never got it to work with multiple chasers on one combine. They seem to get confused. 1/200th of the world's chicken consumption. 1 million chickens. Surely that's daily, right? No, we must eat billions of chickens a day. Chickens are like... Change the grain carts completely, Josh. Yeah. Change them completely. Right, let's see how he's going to work here. T-Man will like my little setup. You know, there's more chickens than people in the UK. That doesn't surprise me. One 200. So we only meet 200 million chickens a day are eaten in the world. Okay, oh yeah, I can see that. Evening, Crofter. How you doing? Right, so we'll go to his trigger point and then he'll disappear off again. It might be coming, Strody. It might be coming. That's one blessing, actually, isn't it? There's no chicken manure. It's a nice challenge, though, Massey. It is a nice challenge. Why have you decided to go on his route? That's annoying. Move him out of the way, shall we? just so we can get... let's follow this guy, just to make sure he goes. Nice cash grab. Yeah, I've not seen anything of it yet. Did I do anything to my... I raised the hitch, Elite, because it's too low. And I've been speaking to Crofter today about just playing with the torque settings to give it a bit more power as well. But other than that, it's actually a really nicely built mod in terms of the model and stuff. It's great, and the animations are really good on it. There you go, look at this, T-Man. I've got 2 trucks racked up, ready to go. They load into the bins over there. Unload from the grain carts. And straight into the bins. It's good, isn't it? Oh, Crofter. Yeah, Demcos are working well. Tyres definitely on the ramps. Don't use tracks on the ramps. We do the testing so you don't have to. Up the horsepower on the model I have. Okay. Is that all it needs? Just a little of that. There you go. One away. Google says that 1 in 200 course-bane auto harvest. I think the tracks on the Demco will still work on the ramp. The Fiat mark on Court Farms, it's the one out of the mod hub from. Oh, who is it? Who makes it? It's I was going to say Vertex, but it's not. Pepe, thank you, Crofter. Ekin, if you hit exclamation mark map, you'll get the map. This troublemaker just blocking everybody in by just sitting where he wants to sit, which is fine. Trade unionist, you want to take FarmSim Games map mod thing. What's it called? Thank you. Thank you, Justin. Yes. Appreciate that, mate. I had forgotten. But at least they're far enough apart. But see, now look, here's the problem. Number 2 is going to catch... Where's he going? Oh, I've done the wrong thing, that's why. I'm an idiot. So look, Combine 1 is sitting... Oh, it's done that thing. Combine 1's sitting, waiting to be unloaded. Oh, I've glitched it. So it thinks it's unloaded, unfolded. Thinks I'm unfolded. Oh, I've properly broken it now. Look at that. Uh-oh. We'll just turn a blind eye to that. Hey, it's working. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. So the only thing I can hope is, yes, right, Combine number 1's going to get unloaded before the other auger wagon gets here. Just jump in for the ride. Yeah, exactly, Kiram. It's just it's a legacy from last year. Didn't clean the combine properly before it was put away. Right, so he's not going to line up here. He's going to be too far out, I think. No, he's not. He's going to go round again now. Oh, maybe not. No, he's going to wait for him. Oh, come on. Talk about making it hard. He was in the you were in the perfect position. What is wrong with you? Now he's Right, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh yeah, let's run. We were bang on target. We were just gonna nail it, and then no, we'll just stop and reverse for a bit because that's worthwhile. Ah. Oh yeah, look, our combine's full. I will just raise our net. Oh my god. Wow indeed, Justin. Wow indeed. 10 minutes later. Okay, I'll do this. Oh, you've got to laugh. Oh, you had a sawmill catch fire yesterday in Longview. Crikey, I bet that was... Oh man, that's grim. Oh look! What the actual... family-friendly channel, can't swear. Oh. This is when I found out it's been sabotaged by the actual in-game helpers. Have gone, no, this is how you do it. We'll take over. You guys have a rest. You look tired and stressed. Let's help you. I know, right? Avoid the fruit. Avoid fruit. So the avoid fruit thing, this has been an issue before. Oh, well, it needs to be in a video. I'm like, why can't I turn auto? It's a global setting. Is it a global setting? Oh. Oh. He was a rogue one that hadn't had avoid fruit turned on. There you go. What did I say? It's always user error. It's always user error. So there's another guy who hasn't got. This is the wrong place to stop, isn't it? Unless he moves straight away. Okay, he's moving straight away. There's another guy that's got avoid fruit switched on or off as well. I think it's the other one of the other fence. No offense. I can't even begin to watch this one. He's going to do some sort of ballet pirouette around the combine 15 times. It's going to do exactly the same, isn't it? So look, the angle of the cart is all wrong now. Oh no, actually this one might work. I take it back. I take it back. Right, let's go and find our... Right, I'm going to wait for him to get to a row. Oh, he's full. I'm going to try and sort this issue out. We actually had an auger wagon that did what he was supposed to do! Oh yeah, their wages are going down to 0. Right, so I should be able... Holding's not allowed while the tool is filled. Whatever, dude. Do your thing then. I don't care. We'll wait until he gets unloaded. It's 58% full, so... Neil Gosling, nice to see you, mate. How are you? What's the typical choice? It is some sort of IPA, and I haven't seen the can, so I don't know, but it's rather nice. Rather nice. And needed. And needed. Right. Right one. Right. Fent. This might be the Fent that is a void fruit. He's got a void fruit on, so it's not him. It could be this guy. One of these guys runs through... He's got a void fruit, so that's good. He's got a void fruit. That's good. They're gonna get a void fruit. So no, maybe it was just the one. I'm gonna keep an eye on this guy at the top here. Is he gonna clatter in? He's gonna go straight for this telegraph pole, isn't he? This is looking ominous. And even if he goes around there... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I take it back. Thank goodness that didn't have a collision on it. Excellent, Neil. Thank you, mate. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying making them, actually. It's a really, really good fun map to play on, and yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. So, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate your sub and popping in and saying hello. That's great. He's going to go into a new... Interesting. He did collect them a spit. It's like... Uh-oh. Just why? I mean, what? He just quit as well. The worker just got out. Did you notice that? There's no collision higher up on the thing, which is interesting. He's on 93% as well, so he's about to... I have no idea what he's doing now. What's he doing? Oh, you have another go at it. Ah, you just... Oh my goodness. He's like, didn't hit it hard enough the first time. I'll give it another go. Shall I? Couldn't make it up, could you? Couldn't make it up. I just don't know anymore. See if he goes again. Take care, Sim Guy. See you later. I can't. Oh. It's not my fault. And here comes number 2. He's like, oh, you want to know? This is how you ram a telegraph pole. See? He's like, you just do it like this. Don't know what you... I've worked out what's happening. I've worked out what's happening here. I don't know what the problem is. Stupid telegraph. Ooh. Feels like for thanks, DJ. $2023. I think it's okay to have. I think it's okay to have your telephone wires under the ground now. Right, let's go and turn on the other combine here. Hello, DJ. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Right. Combines are running. Altoona! How you doing, mate? This is actually Combine 1 has caught up with Combine 5. That's hilarious. This one's decided to unload on the fly, which is good. Oh, that is good, because we want this guy empty, so we can unfold him again and fix that little bug that's happening. So, go on, end of the line. You have food. You're back in the land of the living. You've recovered from your trip now, completely. Wishful thinking, I thought, oh, we could get this field done in this episode. That would be fine. Not a chance. Not a chance. Itchall, how you doing? Momo, how you doing? Tell you. 7 PM waking up at 4 AM. It's worse going back, right? It's worse going back. The chickens are fine, Mark. Look. They've got thousands and thousands of litres of food. Some food. They have some food. They have a little bit of food. The 18,000 in Coop 1 are actually the best fed ones. 7,000 eggs, though. That's... Ooh. Red. They still have food, though. Right, you stop. Don't count. Don't count. can't open the pipe. Hey, we're back. 1 million cows next. Nah. Oh, rapey chickens. We're not. We're never doing 1 million cows. Hamish was doing a massive. Hamish was doing a massive cow gig. You need to fold up the header. Oh, if I. Oh no, no, no! Come on. I've lost all semblance of reality now. I'm just mashing buttons and hoping for the best. Like I'm playing Fortnite again. I was only 10,000. That's true, but he was using Maize Plus, so it might as well have been 1 million cows for the amount they ate. And the game save corrupted, so we threw it all in. Apparently, yeah, we just realised it was quite a lot of work. I'm doing right, Momo. Thank you very much. All is good. All is good. Look at my money ticking down in the top. I mean, any one of these guys who feels that they should be obliged to take money off me is pushing their luck. Although we have got some luck. Everybody's randomly decided that they can unload on the fly. Why is this just happening now? We've got a header that would do that field in one pass if you want some help. And it, what, 60 miles an hour as well? I didn't sell them yet, Strody, but I'm going to have to fund these greedy workers. But we look at this. Look at this. For all that pain, we are running 5 combines, 5 auger wagons, and bar one, everybody's unloading and getting the job done. Don't tell me that's cool. Only 60. Sorry, I thought you had cruise control on. That's your turning speed. Yeah, we've said that enough times. Look at this one doing this little celebratory dance as well. You got nothing to dance about. You're fired. Yeah. Torture. I don't know, so why have they decided now, instead of sitting and waiting to be called, that they're just going to run along? Momo, it is we have 10 AI workers helping us. 5 combines on courseplay. Well, actually we've got 12. We've got 2 trucks sitting in the yard unloading as well. Yeah, exactly. Finally working as I decide to switch off for the night. No. The Horsepack FSG, is it the same as 19? Cranky? I know you know the answer to that. I know what you're trying to do. That has to be a pain to set up and get working. It was a pain to set up. Whether I'll get it working, the jury's still out. No. Do you know what? I like the problem-solving aspect to it, but it is frustrating sometimes when it just doesn't do exactly what you want it to do. But it's you know, when you're sitting now looking at this, looking like this, and you're actually, that's quite cool. When it does all click. Right, Wednesday night, right? 1 week. 1 week. Don't forget, if you want to get the horse pack, and I will be doing a video that will come out this weekend on it, having a little bit of an early look at it. If you do want to get the horse pack, and it's actually a really good pack, I'm quite impressed with it, and I'm not just saying that. The machinery is really nice in it. If you do want to get it, and you want to use my code, that would be wonderful. But if you don't want to use my code, definitely use another content creator's code for sure. Just like DJ give you a 100-foot header. Can't do that. Can't do that. Cranky. It's not going to work. I'm over that. I've moved on. Look at them nicely lined up there. Isn't that nice? The horse pack is part of Season 2 pack, yes. It is indeed. Actually, let's give we'll give a copy away before the end of the night. We'll do that. The only problem is, usually I would tab out, set Nightbot up, and get it running. But tonight, it for some reason kicks me back to my desktop. So soon, Ronald, because there's some other stuff going on which I want to get done before I do my next setup tour. So yes, we will do one. Also, lots of good maps to use on that came out recently. Yes, I think it's much as there was a lot of people ranting about it after FarmCon, because everybody thought, not everybody, a small select few that decided to be very vocal about it and kind of made themselves look a bit stupid. Thought it was, oh, they've just reworked, they've taken the FS19 mods and updated them. But actually, it was very, very quickly, within 30 seconds of reading the bump that came with it, you would have known it was a completely new pack. So, so yes. Have I seen the new FarmFlex series? Don't know who's making it though, it's great. Cranky's in mischievous mode. That is shaking all over the place because I haven't got my... I don't think I put... Oh, it does have the... It has the height adjustment on it, so it should be able to... It shouldn't do that, but I can't do it when course plays on. People using... Yeah. Why let logic and the truth and common sense get in the way of having a rant on the internet? Why are they going to the same combine? I am no longer supporting Giant Software Alpine 2.0 and a free DLC that has now been enhanced and changed for no thanks. I'm not sure what you mean, Welch. A free DLC that's now been enhanced. I think you've been reading the different information to the rest of us, mate. Chumbawamba Tub Thumping. What a great tune. Yeah. A windrower, yeah. 100-foot windrower, please. That's all we need. Ronald knows what's up. Ronald knows the score. Excited to use it on court farms now that you can have some me time. Also, DJ, I'd love to bail at super straight lines easy. Yeah. Point and shoot. Easy. Look, they're all concertinaing back up now. This is a problem. Right, who's unloading here? Who's taking this guy here? I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. No, no, he's off. He's seemed to have... That's not his combine, I know that. And John Deere is in Combine 1, so... Why he's unloading... Oh, no, he's not. No, that is Combine 1. You're right. I'm getting confused. The one ahead is the last combine. So it is working. It's totally working. I don't see the problem here. I don't see the problem here. Right, I'm going to tab out. I'm going to set up Nightbot so we can do a giveaway. So you're going to end up looking at my desktop for about 30 seconds. While I set that up. Sorry about that. But for some reason my desktop has decided it wants to surprise us all. So there we are. Giveaways. Keyword. We've got to get you on the... I'm on the 2 PC setup, DJ. That's the problem. It used to work when I was on a 1 PC setup. I could tab out of it and it would stay in the game. And now I'm on the 2 PC setup. For some reason, I'm full screen in the game, and it's capturing... The Elgato card is capturing the screen, the whole computer, rather than the old days it used to just pick this... I think we need to have a call. Call me. Not now, it's late. But, right. So, here we go. I'm going to paste this in the chat. And you are to... Easiest thing to do is to copy it and paste it so you get it right. But 2 things to remember here. If you've got the Year 2 Season Pass, don't enter because you get it anyway. And if you've already pre-ordered it, don't enter because it means that the people who haven't had a chance to get it yet and may not be able to get it will get more of a chance to win it. So, there you go. I've been using that recording monitor that Giants had. It's super good. Talk to me about that, because I was impressed with that as well. I liked that a lot. Right, there you go. Or, yeah, PC only. Thank you, Mark. Console, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to... Well, I'm not allowed to. If I had the ability to, I very much would. But, so... We love auto drive. If you put that in the chat, we will try and get you a copy of the Horse Pack. Gratis, free, all off me. We love chickens. We do love chickens. Which, on that note, everything seems to be running quite nicely here. Famous last words. We've heard that before. Let us... I'm slightly concerned there are 7,000 eggs somewhere that need loading. You can rock up here with your bilingualness, Mark. We love auto drive. If you want a copy of the Horse Pack, which is an update in the FS19 one. Oh yeah, sitting under the truck, all ready to be crushed. Gonna move them. Shouldn't have left this truck here. That's my fault as well. Marky Thor, this has worked very well though, by the way, mate. It's a good edit. What a ride. Thanks for the Fits and AI shenanigans. I'm glad you're happy. Right. Go. At least the eggs are not in the sun. Yeah. Fried. It's 42 degrees here. Right, let's get nicely lined up. Thought I was going to clip him with the truck then. That would have just added insult to injury, wouldn't it? Right. Can't remember. I can't even remember the left shift R. Look at that. Beautiful! Beautiful. Full only, that's what we want. 7,000 eggs. We get a lot of eggs in there. Imagine one every single one of these is full. They're leftovers from... oh, they can go actually. They can go outside now. I think they're leftovers from pre-edited version. Yeah, the chickens are fine. You guys worry too much. My God. They're fine. They've got some food. Hashtag some food. Right, this is a mess as well. What is wrong with me tonight? This is what happens when you start a stream not prepared for it. Everything goes to the dogs. Right, they will fill up nicely over the next little while. Right, has everybody who wanted to enter the competition entered? Let me just check and see who have we got here. Good, right. I'm going to roll it. Good luck, everyone. And if you can drop me a note afterwards on Discord, we'll get you sorted out with it. Kaiser Soze, congratulations, bud. You just won yourself. Grandpa FSG, yeah. That's a picture of him in the 70s, don't you know? That's not FarmSim at all. Nice one, Kaiser. If you can drop me a note in Discord, I'll get you sorted with a code ASAP. This is running like clockwork. It only took us an hour and 50 minutes. But look at us now. Oh, there's still a little bump there, isn't there, when they go onto that? There we go. Watch the auger wagon get stuck. No, no, we're past that, Ronald. That ship has sailed. Oh, I've also solved the tear. I know how to fix the tearing issue for NVIDIA as well. It's an NVIDIA problem with DLSS. And you have to have a very specific DLSS installed. And the latest one they install with the latest driver gives you all of that ghosting and tearing and stuff. So I've been meaning to make a video on it. How much wheat now? Let's have a look, Mark. I'm using this fantastic mod called Time Saving Stock Check. If you haven't heard of it, it's absolutely brilliant. Go and download. I believe it's made it into the FarmSim magazine, so it must be good. No, the chickens don't need water. That's how you get that lovely, rich flavour when you eat them. Look at that! Look, look! We've got auger wagons unloading. It's poetry. Poetry. Like I said, only an hour and a half to get to this point, or an hour and 50 minutes to get to this point. That's making up for last... I don't know what you're talking about, Christoph. I use this religiously. I know, DJ. I'll send you the link to the thing I've got. Basically, you need to install a specific DLSS encoder from way back, and it works. And it works. Apparently. I've not tried it yet. I haven't got... Air Worker H has a full grain tank. So all we need to do... And I've given it away now, haven't I? 49, it says, I do what I want, yeah. Time-saving stock check, which is this one. Even the icons are made. Look at that. What an incredible icon. That is special. As icons go, I think that could be the best icon in FarmSim. So you click on this. We have only 2 million litres. What? Off both of those... Sorry, Mark. Off both of those fields, we only got 2.1 million. So this is going to be a good test. We should remember how much we've got when we've cleared the second field. Make a mental note of it. And then when we seed and fertilise properly and get the second harvest in, it's going to be interesting to see... it's going to be interesting to see if how much more we can make. And we're going to have to buy the bigger field, aren't we, and seed it. Oh, you can't see the icon. It's a shame because it's beautiful. So, there we go. Like I said, we got there. We got there. There's a lot of Kinsey carts there that need to be just scrapped, basically. But other than that, that was our failing. Them getting stuck. The courseplay courses and the auto drive courses appear to be working rather slick now. Needs to remove a few things from the map, like fences and telegraph poles, but we're done now, and everything seems to be running well. So, on that note, I'm gonna call it there because I've got to go and do some recording and editing now. Corpnut, do I have a guide for Maize Plus for... I don't use Maize Plus. One, I just don't have the time to get my head around it, to be honest. I would love to at some point. But try Disturbed Simulations, Corp. So, thank you for living through this pain with me. It's been fun, actually. I've enjoyed it. Look, grinning like a Cheshire cat. I like nights like this. Because it's good fun. It's always a good laugh. So, Kaiser Soze, if you can drop me a note on Discord, I'll sort you out with your code. Congratulations, mate. Glad I can give you, like I said, certainly the last Wednesday stream for the next 3 weeks, I think, because I fly back, fly out on Wednesday, away for one Wednesday, and we land 9 AM on Thursday morning back in Scotland. So yeah, we're going to be 3 weeks out from any more live streams, but we'll try and squeeze some vids in the interim. But thank you all, take care, have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.